Ladies and gentlemen, hold ye shit together. This is the second session of our Moogle run of Final Fantasy Dungeons & Dragons 5e combo campaign. The last time we were playing, the party had decided to help Old Man Jenkins build a new barn, because in a drunken haze, they all decided to trash it, thinking that it was attacking them. Then, as they were basking in the pride and fruits of their labor, some random asshole showed up and tried to steal their food. The dude who tried to steal their food. That is the only name he was known as, and that's the way he died. While on the road, though, they encountered a powerful Moogle by the name of Mogus, who did not have any time for games, no time for Kupos. He wanted one thing, and that was to kill Messarak. But instead of killing Messarak, Mogus ended up being surrounded by the party and devoured. And now, in the interim between that time and this game, the party first went to the Evergreen Estate to pick up some magical supplies before heading over to the Tamarin Estate, where they would spend a month training with some new tools. Villy, the group's Vieira merchant, has been getting kind of distant over the past month, and one day she just vanished, leaving a note that said that she was going off somewhere, but she left the wagon and some gold for the party to have. Our very good friend Monty suspects that the handwriting is not Villy's, though. And that is where we will pick up today. Lady and gentlemen, how are you?
Hello, I'm Straxium. I'm going to be playing Monty today. I didn't learn too much over this past month, but, I think this is not Billy's handwriting. Let's find out what happens.
I'm good.
Yes, sure. How about Monty himself actually says that, instead of some asshole using him as a puppet.
Well, I don't know about Monty, but I'm Messarak, and I think I'm going to do some fine hunting today with Bagheera here.
The fuck is wrong with you people? What have you done?
In actuality, I am JokerBoney. I am playing as Mogwell. I picked up some magical supplies over in the Evergreen Estate, which we'll be seeing will be used for very soon.
But there's a bigger thing to be concerned with, and that is Monty.
Yes, sir.
You have told the party that you do not think that this is Villy's handwriting.
I have indeed.
And over in the group chat, you did say that your reaction would be to charge to the Tamarin Manor in order to address Lord Tamarin and say, "Where the fuck is my friend?" Right?
So,
Yeah,
I'm just
something like
gonna. Well, while they're doing that, I'll sit outside and I'll start ritual casting. Find familiar.
Okay. Monty, as you run around the streets, you finally manage to find the manor. It has a decent security fence surrounding it, and it doesn't look anything pricey. More like a humble manor. But there is a Moogle guard out front. And as you approach the gate, he looks at you and goes, "Whoa, whoa. What's the emergency, Kupo?"
Well, a great friend of mine has gone missing. I suspect she's been kidnapped or even blackmailed into hiding. Wondering where she is.
Oh, that's Kupo. Well, what do you want us to do about it?
I need to go talk to your town mayor, or whatever the hell.
Lord Tamarin?
Yes.
He's, indisposed right now, but... Are you an adventurer?
And if I am?
Well, the Lord might have a job for you.
Then I'd like to see what this job is.
Alright then. I shall escort you inside. The guard opens up the iron gate and escorts you on a short cobblestone walkway to the manor proper. And he knocks on the door. A couple seconds later, an elderly Moogle opens the door, and he's dressed in fine green robes, and he has thick-rimmed glasses. Oh, hello? He seems to be in a state of distress. I didn't mute myself, did I?
No. I think we're actually just waiting on... The only person that went in is Strax, so...
Yeah.
I've sent myself out of the situation as I am currently trying to cast Find Familiar.
I'm just sitting outside by the caravan.
Well,
Great start.
maybe you disconnected? Strax?
Strax, to you. Do I need...
Oh, he dropped.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Alright, well, we'll come back to that in a minute, but... Yes, let's get to our ritual caster, who... After about an hour or so...
Oh, wait, no, it's a minute cast time, right?
Oh, so after 10 minutes...
Yeah, I misunderstood how
From
time 10
the...
works.
From the flames of the brazier and the charcoal that you have gathered appears a tiny baby chocobo. And it adorably runs out of the flame, stumbles onto the grass next to you, and, you know, leaps into your arms, cuddles you. It's happy. It's an adorable little baby chocobo.
So, in all honesty, is it like the baby chocobos you see in the games where it has a little like eggshell around its feet, or no?
No.
Okay. So, like, Mogwell will like tap his shoulder to have the little thing right on his shoulder, essentially.
Yeah, it'll hop up on your shoulder.
All right, and he'll turn to I assume to his left and look at the guard and is like, "Hey, my friend walked in there, I think." No,
yeah,
he
Kupo.
said, is it all right if I go in there, Kupo? Nothing bad happening.
He's probably just talking with the Lord, Kupo.
Sounds good, Kupo. Mind if I go in?
Yeah, sure. I'll escort you inside.
All right, and he'll follow the guard inside.
Yep, and inside this humble foyer, which has a very lovely tree inside of it.
A lovely tree.
A very lovely tree. It is a small tree because it is inside, but it is still a lovely tree.
All right.
And inside you do see Monty. He's face down on the ground. Or he's not face down. He's down on his back. He's kinda he's breathing, but he doesn't look to be all there. And there are a couple Moogles who are attending him, and
So,
Just watching over him.
Mogwell looks at Monty and he like waves a hand in front of his face, kind of just checks him out for a moment. Then he looks to who I assume is like the main person here, the one not attending to him, the one that you like described earlier.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hi, Kupo. Sorry that my friend's entrance was not so." Yeah, I don't know how to describe that. Kupo, what's up, Kupo?
Not much. Well, Kupo, your friend just decided to charge in here, and he was asking a bunch of questions, and then he did some breathing, and then he kind of just passed out.
Well, that sounds like him, at least from what I understand of him. Although we don't know each other too well, but we work together. We're actually here asking about a friend of ours, Viera. Viera would be the term, right? Viera.
Yes,
Viera.
yes, he was saying something like that, but right now I have my own situation.
Right.
And the situation is my wife's pet has gone missing.
What would that pet be by chance?
It's a Marlboro named Carrot.
Alright.
And unfortunately there was a calling card. And the calling card was left by two thugs. Two very rude not very Kupo people called the Gabbana brothers.
He'll like, there's a little notes section that he keeps in his book of shadows. He'll open it up and he'll write that name in there. So he'll write down the name Cabana Brothers and is like, yes, Cabana Brothers. What's this calling card you speak of?
Well, it was a note saying, haha, we are the Gabbana brothers, pay us or we'll torture your wife's pets.
How much was the amount?
It was 1,000 gold. And I would like to just get some adventurers for cheaper.
How
If
much?
you get my drift.
I understand. How much cheaper? Just out of mere curiosity. I'm not saying the amount that you offer me will not change my willingness to do the mission, as I am very willing to help out this pet, but I'm just curious.
Well, I could probably pay you each about 100 gold.
Alright, he writes down the amount, there's four of us, right?
Yes.
So he'll write down 400 gold as expected payment, and he'll show it to the man, making sure that this is good. Probably have him sign below if he's okay with that.
Yes, this seems good. You go get the pet, and when you return here with the pet, then you get the gold.
Sounds good by me. So any other information about these Cabana brothers that you have just on hand, or is this all you know of them?
Well, they usually like to leave other calling cards to the road east of here.
Alright. Are there any other recent events caused by the Cabana brothers that we should know about?
They like to ransack caravans.
Ooh, ransack caravan. Alright. Any favorite things, or just, oh hey, that's a caravan, let's go ransack it? Or would you not know?
We don't know. We just had several owners scramble here, all, weathered from being beaten up, Kupo. And that's all they've reported, sadly. But I'm sure if you travel along the road to the east, you'll be able to either get ambushed, or you'll be able to find a caravan that has been ambushed.
Sounds like a Kupo plan to me. So, is there anything else that I need to know about? Anything that I can use to maybe identify your pet better to ensure its safety?
Well, it has a nice collar around both of its eye stalks.
Alright. Again, takes note of this. Alright, that sounds good. And I will return here with the pet as soon as I can. And I will take my dear friend Monty with me. He will surely be fine.
Yes, yes.
And he'll grab Monty probably by the feet.
And just drag him.
Yeah, like he'll try and make it look good. He'll try and pick him up, but he's not that strong, so he kind of like drags him out.
Oh, okay.
Like he tries to make it look nice at first, but then he realizes that that's just not going to happen, and he drags Monty out.
Monty has been dragged out, and you guys at the wagon do see Mogwell dragging Monty.
And once he starts getting closer to the cart, he's just like, "Hey guys, little help over here."
Coming.
What the hell happened in there?
Started asking questions, then passed out.
Passed out.
I'll be
Yes,
passed
I
out.
was actually rather surprised. But one thing of good news, we have a job. 100 gold pieces each, 400 in total.
What kind of job?
Well, there's these group of raiders. They call themselves the Cabana Brothers. Checking back with the notes, making sure you got the right name and everything. They stole the manor guy's pet. They stole his pet. It was like I don't even know at this point. They stole his pet, and it was whatever name it was, and so now he wants us to go do it. He wants us to go get it, so that he doesn't have to pay 1,000 gold pieces in ransom. So instead, he's gonna pay us each 100, and we're gonna go get it.
What kind of pet?
In character, I would say the name. Out of character, I already forgot the name. I'll be perfectly honest.
You already forgot the name of a Marlboro?
Marlboro. There you go. Yes. Marlboro.
I'm
There
waiting
you go.
for a GM answer first, and
Yeah. Make a nature check.
I should, but I'm gonna make sure.
A Marlboro.
Marlboro.
Marlboro. There you go.
You do know Marlboros are plant-like in nature. And they're basically like giant plant balls that have eyes and mouths and writhing vines surrounding them. And that's the most you know about it.
Darn it. Okay. Well, they're not exactly the most pleasant-looking creatures, but okay, we can go try finding this Marlboro thing.
Like, hey, it's 100 gold for each of us. And from what it sounds like, there might be even more to gain from this Cabana Brothers people. They seem to be a pretty big nuisance in the town. Taking care of them might get us some extra loot. But that all depends on how we decide to approach it. He said on the road to the east, pointing whichever direction would be east from where they are, or like whichever direction would be, what's the best way to say this? What the direction that the guy from the manor signaled to. In that direction, they like to raid people's caravans. So, I think we could put on a little show saying that we're just a caravan walking through. Have a trap ready. Hit these Cabana Brothers. And what it sounds like, there's only 2 people.
You know that for sure?
Well, I don't know that for sure, but the Mr. Mannerman didn't actually get his name, pretty sure. He said that two guys, very large, gruff, and rude, Kupo, uh, said that they were all the above. So, big point being there, two of them. Mind you, there of course could be many more, but I'm going to say it's probably just the two. But we should be ready for more, of course. Especially if they've
Kupo?
been this successful, Kupo. Literally what we should be doing is just be Kupo, 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 Kupo. and then in the chat just write in parentheses what's actually being said.
No, Moogle language is mostly
I
common plus Kupo.
No, he's right. That's
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Monty's back.
Yay!
Okay, so you
Welcome
missed
back.
it. You passed.
Okay.
To give you an update, you passed out, but you Mogwell did get information about a couple bandits that have been raiding the area called the Gabbana Brothers, and you guys have gotten a job to rescue the mayor's pet from these assholes.
Alrighty.
Yes, and as an awesome action, I will let you guys just continue traveling down the road to the east. And as it's about an hour down the road. You do indeed see a wrecked caravan.
Ooh, gonna take a perception if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I think that's just a flat D20 for me, actually.
Can
20
Bagheera also
sure
sniff
enough.
around too?
Bagheera can sniff around. You may also possibly utilize class features. Mogwell,
Class
you have noticed that you are walking.
That's. Are we walking though? Actually,
Roll
Aren't
me
we
another
riding in a
perception
caravan?
check.
I
No.
think I'll try.
aren't we riding in a caravan?
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so 18.
Bagheera smells Moogles in the air.
Okay, actually, very good question. Bagheera would
And-
know our scents by now. Does he smell any other scents of other Moogles? It is a serious question.
Yes. He senses other Moogles have been here, and that the other scent. Bagheera's kind of like, yes. After Bagheera's thing, I will get to that. But Bagheera kind of yanks at your, gently yanks at your. The fuck are you wearing? Like a tunic
I have a cloak
with.
on if you want to
Oh,
use
you have a cloak.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bagheera yanks gently at your cloak, and he kind of motions for you to follow him. Meanwhile, Monty sees tracks where Bagheera is starting to lead Messarak. And they're leading off into the forest.
Did we confirm that the Gabbana brothers are Moogles?
No.
Oh.
All that we know is that they are people. Actually, that's kind of. We know that they're big, they're gruff, and they're mean. They are very non-Kupo in specific words of the manner person.
It's just a fair question because if Bagheera senses Moogles, I can also talk to maybe some of the local wildlife.
I know. I did say you could utilize class features.
Well, I didn't know that's what you were referring
Speaking
to.
of utilizing class features, if we start following these tracks, I'm going to go ahead and throw up mage armor because that's always smart to do at any time possible.
You are correct. That is a very smart time. I have a character that I'm playing in a different campaign who, despite being a mage, is always wearing mage armor.
Well, see, the best part about being, always, the best thing you can do is have a level in Warlock. Get that one invocation that's free mage armor every day, all time.
You could also be a high elf and then sleep with it on.
Well, can't you? Technically, I thought you could do that as a Warlock too.
You can, but, long rest, short rest, eh. Anyway, so, I'm gonna assume you're all following the tracks.
Yeah, can I
unless-
stealth and look for a
unless-
thieves' camp?
You can indeed go very stealthily if you want to, and I'm not going to make you roll for it until the proper time.
Unless someone is like stopping to look at something, he'll follow the tracks. He probably like not. I'm trying to think of. He's probably like playing with his little baby chocobo as they go along, and they're like he's holding up a finger, then the chocobo holds up a feather.
As you guys go through the forest, you do eventually come upon a dirt track, where the tracks are going to the north. And as you follow those tracks, you do eventually come upon a bandit fort. It has wooden spiked walls that are 10 feet high, and then you can see a little bit past those walls are watchtowers that are 15 feet high. And at the front gate of this estate, you see a Banga guarding it. And in the watchtowers, you see 2 Vieira.
So out of character right now, is this the fight I think it is?
Of course it's the fight you think it is.
Okay.
Wait.
Just querying that right now.
Of course it's the fight you think it is.
I'm not going to use this metagame at all. I'm not going to use this metagame at all. But this is a wild one, right? Or whatever it's called.
Oh, yes! Everyone is crapping their pants!
Look. We're not going to have a nat 1 missing a flying head, I'm pretty sure. But...
I love doing this encounter, because people who've done it before always crap themselves at it.
No, I'm not. I'm just...
Not you! But I do remember, Fusion missing the flying head as he was fucking scrambling around looking for potions.
I think that's the one time I actually ended up hitting an enemy that whole time. Like, mind you, I did massive damage and murdered the hell out of that guy, but...
It was the only time you hit anything. It
back
worked!
on track.
Yes.
On track.
How do you guys want to address this?
Once I start seeing
With
enemies,
great
I'm
fear.
gonna...
What was that?
I said with great fear.
Okay.
Once I start seeing enemies, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the list right now. If any of them start acting aggressively towards us, like they look like they're about to swing, I'm gonna have ready to action to throw an Eldritch Blast at them if they are in range.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put some bullets into that pistol.
It's a flintlock.
Just to be prepared.
It's a flintlock pistol. It only carries 1 at a time.
Yeah, it's still gonna have 1 bullet in it.
Yeah, I would hope you'd have at least 1 bullet in there. Otherwise, you have other issues to deal with.
But yeah, mage armor's already up, ready to action. I'm gonna approach, not stealthily. I'm just gonna approach slowly.
Okay. Monty, there are some bushes nearby if you want to hide in them.
I will.
Alright.
Should I charge in?
You know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? When we were in town, I should have used my criminal contacts and be like, hey, how about those, about whatever those guys were called? Brothers.
You should have, yeah. Also,
Yeah,
yes,
well,
another thing to remember, guys, use your background features, too.
Yeah. Something I should have done? Oh, well.
Anyway. So
Oh,
you
I
guys
love this fight.
So you guys can rearrange yourselves as you please. As you guys would be taking the order. Monty, if you want to roll me that stealth check now, that would be fine.
So, Messarak, this would have been an amazing time that instead of having a favorite enemy Moogle, you had favorite enemy Gorilla.
He might have changed it for Final Fantasy. You don't know.
Okay, sorry. It's gonna be what's it gonna be? No, it's gonna be the Margle or whatever.
Alright, so you guys have arranged yourselves, and
Like Dasutin's just walking straight up there. Convenient. Push.
I might rush in.
Monty, get behind the
Alright.
bush.
That is a very convenient bush. Oh god, Monty, what are you doing?
Question. We don't know the Vieras, right? None of them are Villy by...
No, none of them are Villy.
Okay.
But, yes.
You know I can draw better than that, but...
If you guys are hiding behind the bush, I'm gonna need stealth checks from all of you.
I mean, I'll throw one out there.
What's a stealth check?
You have disadvantage. It's your d20 plus your dexterity, which I don't think you have any of. And plus, you have heavy armor, so you have disadvantage, which means you have to roll 2d20 and take the lower result.
Okay,
If
you
you
don't see
wanna, if you wanna do it like super special macro style, I mean, you don't have to do all three.
He already did it. Yeah.
Just do 2d20 KL1.
Okay, Bagheera. Your tail's showing.
I mean,
The bonga at the gates. The bonga at the gate shouts, "Hey! What are you doing hiding over there?"
Mogwell pokes his head out and is like, "I just thought this bush was very convenient, sir."
Stop doing that. It's creepy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kupo. It's just, there's a convenient bush, and I thought it would be a very Kupo idea to take use of convenient bush.
What is
this place?
What is your business?
That depends on what this place is, good Kupo.
This place is a place of none of your business.
Well, if it's none of my business, then I want to make it my business because I like knowing everything. He's being very jerky right now. He's just like, he has a smile on his face, like, I know this is going bad. I'm just curious how long this lasts.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to give my position away.
But yeah, no, Mogwell is just being like, so, what is this place? Because I like knowing things.
It's a place.
What if I am testing? What if this is my place and I think you are an intruder?
No.
I want to say yes and use this to roll deception. Please? Or no? Is that not going to be possible?
Hold on. Something's going on here.
You're fine.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I mean, you could try. You never know.
Yeah, no. Like, he's just like, yes, this is totally my place that I know nothing about. But it's like, nah, I'm just messing with you. You seem to be doing a very good job at being a guard. I was just curious, walking along in this forest, being like, hey, there's a giant fort there. Wonder what that's about. So I came over here to figure out more.
As you are talking, Messarak pops her head out of the bush and pops this guy in the shoulder with her pistol. Roll initiative.
Oh, great. Do we have surprise round?
She had her surprise round.
Fair enough. Well, I'm pretty sure my ready to action is gonna go.
God damn it! Why are you people all the way at the fucking? Why did I place you all at the top of the screen?
Because that's what you do.
I know it's what I do every single time I run this encounter, and I never have the fucking common sense to place you at the bottom of the screen.
Every time you run this encounter, it's happened every time.
Yep.
What's my initiative again? 2. Okay.
I have a +3 now. I still roll horribly on initiative.
Alright, let's see. I got some rolls to make, it looks like, don't I?
Wow.
Okay,
Bagra rolling for the win.
Yep.
Yeah, roll when it counts.
So so could can I take my ready to action now, or are conditions not fulfilled?
You were not prepared for Messarak unleashing a pistol.
Fair enough. I was like, ready to action, attack enemies when they start being evil and attacking us.
Yeah, unfortunately, they did not start attacking you. You started attacking
Unfortunately, that's
them.
not happening yet.
Yeah. You guys were
Yeah.
douches. At least one of you
By
was
the
a
way,
douche.
by the way, are these wooden walls? Just curious.
They are wooden walls, yes.
You don't want to
Awesome.
kill his pet, do you?
Yeah, that sounds like a
Well,
fire could be
okay,
spread out of control.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
no, that's
wait.
definitely true. I'm just
Yeah.
asking because if I don't ask now, later it's gonna be later. I'm just gonna do it, and it's not gonna be effective.
Hearing
Guys,
the gun... What?
Is this guy's pet the gorilla?
You'll have to see. But,
I mentioned that earlier. I was like, is it the...
Thing is, our characters don't know what the heck's gonna
Oh, yeah.
happen.
Oh yeah, no, in character we have. Again, I said earlier, I'm not gonna metagame. I just know what's happening here.
yes. But yes, from beyond the wall you hear... Hey! What's going on out there, Kupo? What was that gunshot?
Does this voice sound familiar to any of us?
It does not.
Okay.
Bagheera's turn.
Probably just delay right now.
Alright. Then Bagheera shall go next turn. The dude up front looks like he is preparing to defend himself. The Vieira archers take aim at, you know, the bitch who shot their friend.
Would you say that this person is looking aggressive and is about to attack?
You are correct, yes. You may
Ready to
unleash your
action.
Eldritch Blast at her.
Okay, so
Which
just making
one?
Sure,
Okay.
30 feet and then 10 feet up. So yes, that could happen. Just making sure before I. And let's see.
Messarak, what is your AC?
14.
Again? Alright, well, fortunately for you, as the Vieira on the right draws her bow and knocks an arrow into it, Mogwell blasts her with an Eldritch Blast into unconsciousness.
Mogwell gives Messarak a thumbs up.
The left Vieira just her shot goes completely astray. And it is Monty's turn.
Another problem
gonna
with this
fire
is
at
last
that
time
left
I did
Vieira.
this, I could plank.
That is damn.
What's that to hit?
Yeah, I should not have scaled this down.
What weapon?
It's a short bow.
Does that start critical? Actually,
It does not.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
unlike in older editions, in 5e, only nat 20s crit now, unless you're a champion fighter, because champion fighters are hilarious. Messarak.
Gee, I wonder what I'm gonna try doing this time. Yeah, I'm still hiding behind the bushes and still trying to take out that bonga.
By the way, Monty, your shot goes right into the Vieira's stomach. You're gonna try to what?
I'm trying to shoot the
Messarak?
bonga again.
Okay.
Also, don't forget that
roll with-
Bagheera is delayed if you want to use him now.
Crap.
By the way, never mind.
Wait. Yeah.
You have to
Forgot
roll.
I
You
have a-
hold on. You have to roll with disadvantage anyway.
Oh.
So re-roll and then disadvantage
Well, isn't that my disadvantage then, or is that because
No.
of?
because you're re-rolling. Either way, you re-roll. Even if you rolled an additional dice, the one that would count is in that one, and you re-roll that because you're a Moogle.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
but we're still gonna take the lower. Okay, so
So
we're gonna
20
take 12.
So 17.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that shot misses him.
Okay.
It is Mogwell's turn.
Mogwell is
Wait, am I
like-
allowed to mount at the same time or not?
You can move onto him. Yeah, you can mount.
And then you could always make it Bagheera's turn because he's still.
Well, no, he's delaying in 5e makes you so that you just skip your entire turn. It's really
was
stupid.
It? Okay, that's sucky.
It is very sucky. But Mogwell, what are you gonna do?
That's a good question. I am going to take another shot with my Eldritch Blast, this time at the other Riviera.
Alright.
And let's see if I can actually pull up the correct macro.
Hey! It doesn't matter. Your Eldritch Blast hits her full force and she actually dies. Yep. Punch her right in the GABA. Dasutin.
I come out higher, charge at the gate.
You were never in hiding. You're clanking so much.
Alright, I just charge at the gate anyways.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and attack him. Roll with disadvantage.
What is that?
You roll 2d20 and then take the lower one. Unfortunately, with your bonuses, a 9 plus any of your bonuses will miss. Hey! Do we have to do something out there? I don't like this. What's going on? And you do see... Oh no. Wow. Okay, never mind. You hear noises. And it's Bagheera's turn.
How much does that bush slow me down?
If you want to charge right through it, it's going to take your base... I mean, you can still reach him, but it's going to take all your movement speed to do so.
Okay, then I'm going to have to go the long way around. Yeah, okay, so I can do that then. You see what I'm doing is the long...
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Ah!
You moved the bush!
I am not skilled! Shut up. Okay, so it's Bagheera's turn, so he's gonna go ahead and try to claw at the Bonga.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the Bonga parks it again. And if you guys want to, you can roll me some perception checks here.
Sight and smell, or just sight?
Both, if you want to.
Okay, Bagheera's gonna smell. And then...
And, let's see. What is Mogwell's armor class? 15, that's right, it's 15. Isn't this gonna be fun? As an arrow